became a fighter pilot and flew combat in several different theaters, and that was my job, you know. It's an ugly job, but somebody has to do it. I just happen to like flying. The first tour, we lost 58 of our 100 airplanes and 38 guys killed. I'm Tom Dwelle. I'm a retired Air Force Lieutenant Colonel. 24 and a half years in the Air Force. I retired in 1982, and now I'm the senior partner to Nella Oil Company, and we market as Flyers convenience stores here in Auburn and Northern and Central California. I think my military service made me the most proud. I flew air defense to protect us from the Russians during the Cuban Missile Crisis, and then went to Vietnam 1965 and 6, flying close support air missions protecting the Vietnamese, South Vietnamese from the North Vietnamese and the North Vietnamese communists.
The Vietnam War was a military conflict that started in French Indochina in 1946. At the beginning, the war was a struggle for Vietnamese independence from French rule. Eventually, it developed into a conflict of grave international concern in which the United States became a major combatant. Australia too sent forces to fight in Vietnam. The war lasted until 1975, when Vietnam was unified under communist control.
Put 7 kids through college between Peggy and me, and it's been a great expense. It's been a huge endeavor, as you'll see, but you, Evan, there's nothing you can do better in this world than to prepare your kids for the future, and that is to get them educated and to get them to the point where they can start making their own decisions and paying their own bills, by the way. That's when the big light comes on. You'll see that, and at that point, they'll be educated enough and mature enough to make a decision on what they want to do with the rest of their life. It's allowed us to set up a foundation, the Dwelle Family Foundation. We do a lot of neat things with that. We support the Boys and Girls Club, the Special Olympics, Caring Hearts Society, Nella Oil Flyers. We have a golf tournament every year. Last year we did $140,000 for Special Olympics. And I think all in all we've done about $1.3 million through various charitable organizations. You know, UC Davis Cancer Center is a big one. I think I want to be known as a hard worker, fair, and giving everything I can give and making as many people happy as I can. And, you know, I teach my kids and everybody else that'll listen, you can live out on the edge like we do all the time, as much as we dare, but you can't ever make any mistakes. And Peggy, my wife, will tell you that if you're not living out on the edge, you're using up too much space.